No, you cannot. Hi. Hi. It is Lotus, and welcome back to another episode of podcast. So stop getting to the car with strangers. You know how this shit go. Are you making an individual? No one else ever be like me. No one else ever be like you. So stop fucking around and get to the motherfucking jig. I don't know. Stop fucking. Get to the motherfucking jig. It's gonna be some outtakes. For sure, gonna be some outtakes. I don't. Hey, cinematography. I'm gonna use the iPhone SE, and yeah, this is my first. You know what? I don't know. Just know, but hey, it's Lotus. Hi, how you doing? Currently first time recording. Yeah, but you know, yeah. Who am I? Well, as a clergy, 23-year-old. We are indeed black, for sure. I don't work. It's really fuck a job around these parts. And to be honest with you, I believe college is a waste of time. I believe they could do whatever the fuck you want to do, and you don't have to waste your time going to college for half the shit. Like a doctorate, maybe, but like a master's and a bachelor's, why are you gonna go for this shit? Like, stop wasting your time. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, stop wasting your time. It's a waste of time. You can legit learn all the time that you take to apply yourself to go to classes is the same amount of time you probably even be more skillful at skills than you already are when you come out of college. Like, 9 times out of 10, college is like the base front. You're going to need experience and skills to progress more and better at things that you already fucking have. Do not work. I don't know. I've been trying to figure things out for like the last couple of months. I've had a terrible work experience. Working at the school that I graduated from. It's fucking insane, right? And having a not so great experience. And I think we could talk about that today. Work. I feel like it needs to be abolished along with a lot of things. But we should all be frolicking through lands and planting fruit, but instead we're all out here working for $1. It's sad times. it's sad times, you know, and I don't know, but okay, let's talk about the work experience, because that shit was fucking trash and it made no sense to me, like, at all. So look, listen, you're sitting around like passing you by and trying to figure out what you can do with your life. Maybe think about going back to school. Say maybe do it. Maybe next year. No, do it right now. That's been stuck in my head for like the last hours. I've been trying to record this, and I have had no other way to figure this out. I promise you. Like, that's just been going in my head. Maybe you do it right now. Maybe do it next year. No, do it right now. And then I think this is me telling me do it right now, you know? But it's really just like, sitting around trying to figure out what to do in my life. And these fucking earbuds, they falling out my ear. Okay, no, look. No, on a serious note, like for real, on a serious note, work experiences. I guess you could say my job out of college. So, and many of you will go and work for America's Vista. I was one of the youth who came and worked for America's Vista. Do I recommend it straight out of college? Yes, I do. Why? Because 9 out of 10, you're probably living with your parents. I don't think anyone else is, unless you live on your own. It's crazy. like you. But other than that, yeah. So okay. So I started this job straight out of college. Like, what? 2 months after I graduated college, I started this job via America's Vista at the university I graduated from. And I just want to say, I don't understand what be with jobs and like people who are incompetent as fuck. Like, it makes no sense to me. I need competent people to have to work for us. So I started a job. It was pretty good. You know, my director, she was of my background. And it was great. You know, I'm thinking we finna be up. We finna make great strides at this job while I'm here for the year, you know? And then she ends up leaving and moving to go be close to her family because she found a better job that was close to her family. And so I'm like, cool. So for the next 5 to 6 months, I'm essentially on this project by myself. And I'm doing all the things that, like, you feel me, what was left for me to do, right? And trying to get the other things done that I have the capacity to do and the knowledge to do, you know? Asking for direction, visit places, just, navigating stuff myself. And it was rocky for a bit because I had it was a federal work study student there, and he was essentially he was a fucking asshole. And I was just like, I don't like this anymore. And so ended up doing interviews for like the next person in line. And worst fucking decision period. that was fucking essentially the worst decision that department has ever made. I could have said, look, let's go ahead and do another round of interviews, something. Goddamn. Trash. When I tell you trash, that fucking earbud note. The fuck? Lady shouldn't be working there right now. She needs to go. Like, she needs to go find a different job. Like, I don't even recommend. Like, to be honest with you, it was just like, it just went downhill so quick. And towards like the month or so before I leave, first of all, she assumed I snitched on her superior on her about what the fuck she be doing around the office. And it was just like, no, you snitched on yourself. That is your fault. You're not following your job description what was told to you by your superior. And then had an act of retaliation. So she come out my back to all the things she want to renew in the office, and essentially had me out of my office because she quote unquote needs somebody at the front desk. That it's because of X, Y, and Z, A123. And I was like, girl, what? I've been here for 5-6 months. If anybody need anything, they leave it. They knock on my door. They come back some other time. At this point, I'm just like, the fuck? And then got the audacity to say and tell my superiors. Let's just tell my superiors of a meeting that we had. My superiors, people that I report to on my side, and her, sitting and telling before I get the meeting that I don't do shit. Tell these people I don't do shit. And I'm just like, you're running out of chips here. You really want me out this office, and for what is the crazy part? I'm just trying to figure it out. Why do you want me? You know, anyway. And so I'm just like, you sound stupid. You had, her first reason as to why she wanted me out the office was because she needed somebody at the front desk. And then it was just like, oh, you're not going to be here the whole time. And then I'm just like, return your keys because no one is no longer using the office. Huh? out of the office and no one is longer using it, return my keys. Excuse me? If anyone tells you that, that usually means get the fuck out. And I've caused assault to multiple people in this. And I'm just like, yeah, what that's not shit. Thought you got fired. Multiple people said this. Multiple people. More people said this. Something got fired. And I'm just like, so that's one. That's two. Three. She come to me, talking about some, oh, this isn't coming out anywhere. Someone came in and said they wasn't sure if the office was open, anybody was here, because your door was closed. What? Make it make sense. So this is before we had to meet our superiors, and I already sitting here telling them that essentially the reason she put me at the front desk is because I didn't do anything. Your first reason because you need somebody at the front desk. Your second was because essentially someone came to you. It was like they wanted for sure the office was open because my door was closed. Third reason was because you said we needed visibility in the office. Fourth was because my door is always closed. Then the fifth reason you sitting there telling my superiors that the only reason you really put me at the front desk is because I don't do anything. At this point, you're just hating. At this point, you're not coinciding with the same information I've been. Like, I need a concrete reason as to why you want me at the front desk, and you was not giving that. And so, yeah, no. And then it was just after that first meeting I had with this lady, she proceeds to be radically aggressive, and she wouldn't do it in person. No. We barely talk in person. It was barely talking in person. She would do shit over email. Now, what I've learned here is if someone is passive aggressively being directly hostile towards you in the workplace, which I probably won't be in for another while, just report to HR. Like, I was just trying to do it a different way, I didn't feel like there wasn't really much need to do too much. But essentially it was so hard for her. And it was just like, the purpose of you taking me out of my office was because you feel like I should be knocked down a couple of pegs here within this department that you don't do anything for. And like, even now, I know she doesn't do shit. You didn't do anything when I was there. And the person who took my place, that was the new Vista there at that department, had to leave because of her. I was not the problem. And this happened, so I'm like, it wouldn't be my first time dealing with somebody difficult, but it's my first time dealing with a white person, like really dealing with a white person, and an incompetent one at that. If you're gonna white, do it right. Okay, I've seen white people do this better than you. You're just stupid. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, make it make sense. And sometimes you can't just make it make sense. You just can't make it make sense. And essentially, you could say first real job, and I guess I'll probably edit this to put in the emails and like what I wrote at the end of before I left the university. What I response. I'll probably put that up there too. Probably read it off. I don't know. But yeah, like that was very, very shitty. And I don't recommend anybody working in corporate, to be honest with you, especially you black women. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all gotta start choosing y'all health. Because it was like a week where I did not want to eat. This is the first time in my life I've ever physically stressed. I didn't like that shit. I said to myself, I don't know what the fuck going on here, but you can count me the fuck out. And y'all want to keep putting up with this shit? Get the fuck out of working, period. But especially corporate. But everything is essentially corporate in America. I don't think a lot of people realize that shit. Everything is corporate in America. You can't get away from that shit. But it's levels to this shit. And I highly recommend motherfuckers stop doing that shit. I don't recommend being corporate for nobody, especially black women. Y'all need to abandon this shit. Unless your leadership, even then, ain't even lie, don't even stay there too long. Abandon fucking ship. I don't recommend that shit to nobody. At all. Like, y'all need to stop. It just needs to stop. Like, it makes no sense to me. Why the hell, as black women, I continue to your ass in fucking corporate? Man, the max you should be there 2 years. 3. Move on. Like, I don't know why I see y'all even still in this jump. Get the fuck out. It makes no sense. And having to constantly deal with it, especially, what if I was in the old times? Way back. And that was like essentially a job for me. And I was young. And I didn't know any better. I would have stayed. Stressed the fuck out. Didn't want to eat. Nausea. I'm out here nauseated. This is what the fuck we're doing. Stressing yourself out. Being nauseated. Your body telling you not to get the fuck up and go to this job. But you go do it anyways. Breaking your spirit. We gotta stop this shit. It needs to be stopped. Like, I don't understand why. Anybody could continue doing that, but I don't recommend it. At all. So, video podcast episode 1. Thank you all for listening. More of this podcast, and usually I don't have morals, but more of this podcast is stop, fuck corporate America. But essentially everything is corporate America. But you gotta choose a level of corporate America you want to fucking deal with. And I don't recommend 99% of it. Just turn your hobbies and passions and just a little, so you ain't gotta work as much. But stop going to these jobs to fuck you up. Whether you older, younger, middle age, my age, stop that shit. You don't have to do it. It's a waste of time. And the fuck college. Alright.